Up, let it load in. What up, and what's poppin'? It's your dog Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Gold Records. Part of Fourth and Gold Records, which is also part of Fourth and Gold Network, where we're burning the books alive. 2 and 4 yesterday. Brittany Griner really killed me yesterday, like Stewie killed me the day before. So I did hit Caitlin Clark over 10 assists. I did hit Courtney Williams under 24 PRA. She only had 12 PRA, so that was a fantastic cash. Didn't nuke anything or any of those lines. Didn't ladder anything. So just 2 and 4. I had the Phoenix Mercury money line, and I had Nate in the motherfucking building. What's going on, my guy? I had the Phoenix money line, and I had Brittany Griner going over her points. Heavy correlation with those. So 0-2 right there. And then I had Jewel Lloyd getting 20 points. She's a buster. She's a rascal, Will Ferrell voice. And what else I lose on? I can't think off the top of my head. But 2 and 4 yesterday. I was sitting here, I'm thinking like, man, McBride has to go off. But I didn't get that to you guys in time. And then once I seen Nalissa Smith was starting, I moved on her over 8 rebounds. So personally, I went 4 and 4. Publicly, I went 2 and 4. Send it past, man. Let's get to it. My plays for July 13th. We got 2 games on today. We got the Liberty taking on the Sky in an hour and 30. And then we got the Sparks taking on the Wings in 2 hours. Let's get right into it. First up, and if you were here for the last Sky Liberty game, I'm running my shit right back. Rolled out of bed. I said, let me come on here and show y'all how to get this bread. First up, Marina Mabry of the Chicago Sky, over 4.5 assists, plus 120 odds over at Bet365. You can get it pretty much plus money across the board. 7, 5, and 6 assists in her last 3 games versus the New York Liberty. 4 assists or more in her last 10 straight games. 7, 6, 5, and 6 assists in her last 4 games. New York allows the 3rd most assists to forwards. Marina Mabry used to shoot the rock like 20 times a game and since became Angel Reese's team. So now she's more of a facilitator. Kennedy Carter is also starting. That takes the rock out of Marina Mabry's hands from a scoring standpoint. And, you know, makes her a facilitator. So I absolutely love her assist line. Not to mention, she's had at least 4 in her last 10. You know, one semi won't stop the show. Next, Jonquel Jones from the New York Liberty, over her 10.5 rebounds, minus 115 odds over at Bet365. She's had 11 rebounds or more in her last 7 out of 8 games. 12 and 13 rebounds in the last 2 games versus the Chicago Sky. And if I'm not mistaken, the Chicago Sky give up the 2nd most rebounds in the WNBA. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not giving you any untrue information. Yes. The Chicago Sky give up the 2nd most rebounds in the WNBA, and they give up the 3rd most rebounds in the WNBA, and they give up the 2nd most offensive rebounds in the WNBA. All right. 3rd pick, Sabrina Ionescu, over her 31 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't know how this line is available, but whatever. Cashed it in her last 2 games. Sabrina Ionescu, over 31 points, rebounds, and assists. Cashed this in her last 7 out of 10 games with 1 hook. 35, 29, 35, and 31 PRA in her last 4 head-to-head games versus the Chicago Sky. Ain't nobody to check that girl out there. No Badanja Laney, no Brianna Stewart. It's going to have to come from Sabrina. And last but not least, I had to do it. Man. I didn't write it down, so I'm just pulling up her stats. Bear with me. Lovey Smith with the vocals. Took Kennedy Carter for 20 points. Kennedy Carter, 26, 33, 21, 19, and 22 points in her last 5 games. Kennedy Carter, 22 in her last game versus the New York Liberty, and it's one thing I absolutely love about Kennedy Carter and similar people to her, when I'm betting on them, especially when I'm betting their overs. Kennedy Carter, 24, 22, 21, and 21 field goal attempts. So you telling me she's going to shoot the ball 21 times and you're going to give me her point total at 20? I bet. Run it. So to recap the first game, I'm going to be going, not even, we'll recap it all at the end. So yesterday I gave out a pick for today in the Dallas Wings and the Los Angeles Sparks game. That pick is Odyssey Sims 10 points combined with the Dallas Wings money line and parlay that comes out to -115 over at Bet365. All right. Now let me show you why I took that joint. And I'm just logging into Bet365 to make sure that is exactly what I did take. Yep, Odyssey Sims 10 points, Dallas Wings money line -115 over at Bet365. Odyssey Sims was out of the league. I think she was playing in Paris, and she just recently returned to the WNBA and returned to the Dallas Wings, who she was playing for before. All right. So she only has limited data and limited games in 2024. So far, she's only played 7 games in 2024. In 2024, she's had 18, 7, 12, 13, 14, 25, and 19 points. So for her to get 10 is she should walk into it. She's had 10 in 6 out of 7 of her games played. Why did I take the Wings money line? Wings are like, I got it right here. These are just 2 bottom barrel teams battling it out. Wings are 5-18. Sparks are 5-17. Wings beat them last, and then they got beat by the Sparks. Sparks, they don't have anybody left. Lexi Brown is out. Cameron Brink is out. Lee Yarou just left for. Man, this could be a sidebar. This could be a monster Tierra McCollum game. But they're down three of their top 10 players, I would say. The Sparks are. And the Wings are just better than them at the moment with the return of Natasha Howard. I mean, they're favored by 4. They're not favored by 10 or nothing crazy, but they're favored by 4. They're at home. They should beat the Los Angeles Sparks. The Sparks might give you a good fight for the first half, but then, in the Los Angeles Sparks tradition, they're going to fall off in the second half 9 times out of 10. So, to recap, keep it under 10 minutes today. Marina Mabrey, over 5 assists. Jonquel Jones, over 11 rebounds. Sabrina Ionescu, the White Mamba, over 31 PRA. And in the Dallas game, Odyssey Sims, 10 points, parlayed with the Dallas Wings money line. The Los Angeles Sparks give up the most assists in the entire WNBA, so I may get there with Odyssey Sims assists, or I may get there with Arike assists. I was looking at some usage rates last night. But if I do add a play, I'll probably pop it in the community tab on YouTube, or, I'll just tweet it out. So yeah, Parlays and Builders will be over on Twitter. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. As always, I will see you tomorrow. Let's keep burning them. I'm done with WNBA, so I'm about to get into some baseball. You can meet me back over here for Nerfy Napalm shortly. All right, let's get this money, man. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day.